And I've never been more healthy in my life. Like, not even close, because of the Tesla machine, which hardly anyone knows about. It's just incredible. Like, here's just one guy. He wrote out, because he's had it for, I don't know, 6 months now. He's one of the first guys to get it. And he's used it on so many different people. And he just wrote out, here's a list of a few of the things the machine has helped me and some of my friends with. I don't know if you can put a price on it. The only thing that I'm almost mad about is that they didn't make it years earlier. Cured or fixed. Neck and shoulders. I should read this really fast, like a big pharma side effect thing, but it's the exact opposite. Here's what it actually cured or fixed. Neck and shoulders that always have to be cracked. Month-long sinus infections of my wife's go away after a couple days. 8 years of extreme allergies have gone away. My wife's toenail that was split in two grew back together after 30 years. My 3-year-old's ear infection went away immediately. My sister's numbness in the left side of her body went away for a couple days after one use. Another sister's uterus infection she's had for a few years went away. Another sister attests that all of her chakras were open because of the Tesla machine. Rapid healing from extreme workouts. I use it on a lady who had stage 4 ovarian cancer and had her surgery to remove them scheduled. After using the machine and a couple other things like ivermectin, they could find no cancer. All documented on a video recording. Working with the lady right now who has breast cancer, a tumor filled with a lot of pus that she's reporting after just one day that she can see that it's shrinking and healing up. My brother-in-law can sleep through the night without going to the bathroom after me using the machine on him. I have no more libido problems at all. Rotator cuff completely mended. I can throw overhand again and I can sleep on my shoulders. I used it on a lady who had rosacea for 16 years. After 2 times of using it for 5 minutes, I can't see any more rosacea on her face and it doesn't hurt anymore. My boss's knee, which is made out of titanium, doesn't hurt as long as I use it on every few days. He lives off of junk, so he needs it more often. My nephew got it in a four-wheeler accident and rolled a few times on the ground. After using the machine on his scrapes, he showed me that he immediately cauterized and they didn't hurt him anymore. I had an itchy, painful, and bloody mole in the back of my neck. I used the machine on the first night. I received the machine the next day. It all went away. My wife used it on her face and got rid of 3 flaky skin spots that she thought were cancerous. I didn't get sick on 4 to 5 hours of sleep. First fall, winter in my memory that I haven't gotten sick, all because of using the Tesla machine. That's just one guy who's been using the machine for a few months, and that's all the things that he's cured or healed. It's pretty incredible. There's this demented person on the internet. It's this old guy. He's demented. He's like, there's a war on the moon, and he's like this little tiny decrepit little guy, and he's like, I'm trained in kung fu. I'll fight any fight. Like he's just not there. He's just demented, and he keeps saying, and he's got some audience on X. I don't know how. Actually, I think I do know how, because I think he used to be in the military. I looked into him for a little bit. And he's probably under MK mind control. And he's probably sort of like controlled opposition to try to keep people deceived and screw around with people who are doing good things. And he might not even know it. That's what a lot of these military guys are like. But anyway, so he's been posting. He's like, that thing's BS. It doesn't work. And people are like, have you ever seen it or used it? He's like, no, but I can tell. He's like, it's just light bulbs. It's like, listen, we've cured hundreds of things with this now, and like within days a lot of the times. So this person who just wrote that last message, he sent them that whole list of all the things he's cured, and he mentioned to them, and he was talking to them before that, and he said things like, it's cured dogs, it's cured kids, and this crazy old guy is like, it's all placebo. It's all everyone's getting a placebo effect. First of all, if it is placebo effect, it's still worth it to use the machine, because the placebo effect the machine gives you cures everything. So the guy sends with a whole list of stuff, and here's how he responds. Bullshit statement that dogs and kids don't react to placebo effect. Absolute bullshit. Nope, I don't care about the opinions people promoting the device with only placebo effect. It's impossible for the thing to work, as Jeff says, and no one has any idea of what the EMF of the machine is putting out, therefore into your body. What is certain is that there is only one invariant form of white light coming out of the light bulbs, and they cannot work as electrodes. He thinks it's just light bulbs. Like, it's too funny. Like, I can't even. So some of these people that are out there during this apocalypse, and the thing is, like, this person writes about it. He's like, I know super tons of stuff about electricity and stuff, and that's not possible. I don't have any textbooks where we can get plasma from the ether and it fixes everything. It's like, yeah, I know. Tesla knew. You know what happened? CIA tried to kill him, and Donald Trump's uncle stole his stuff. Oh, this apocalypse is too funny. But a person like that, they're like probably under MK mind control, but they're also just so deep in their ego. So that they're like, it's just light bulbs. And no matter what you show them, and that's what they said in that message. It's like, I don't care what you show me. You could resurrect someone from the dead. I'll never believe it because I didn't read about this in a textbook about electricity. It's not electricity, it's plasma. It's been known for a long time. Just have a look into it. There's a great book, by the way. It's called, I think it's called The Violet Ray Handbook or something. It was written around the time of Tesla, and they were curing everyone with Tesla's old machines back then. This Tesla machine is way more powerful. That's the only difference. Oh, and man, it puts, like, basically I feel like I'm on steroids with it. I'm putting on more muscle than I ever have without doing steroids, because I have done steroids. I did it once when I was like 21, and that was pretty wild. I put on 30 pounds in like a month and doubled my lifts and stuff. I'm doing similar, not quite as much. It's not quite as big as steroids, but very similar with the Tesla. And I've actually doubled the size of the weights in my gym in the last month. So until last month, my biggest dumbbell was 35 pounds. I could have used a bit heavier, but I didn't have one. Now my biggest dumbbell is 70 pounds, and I use the 35 pounds sometimes just to warm up, because I'm getting such... It's incredible. This thing heals you and strengthens you so quickly. And here's a person who posted in the Tesla group. Man, I've never taken steroids in my life, so I don't know how that can push gains. But the Tesla machine is on a whole other level. This is wild. By the way, I promised to stop taking photos and posting it. I'm just so excited. Hopefully in a month I can update and see the progression. Thanks to the Tesla Club, and thank you everyone. Jeff Berwick, you're the man. That's from a guy named James. Ah, James, you're such an idiot. It's just a placebo effect. It's all placebo effect. But like I said, if it is, it's still worth it to get it. Because if all the machine's doing is giving you a placebo effect that cures and fixes everything and makes you almost superhuman and de-ages you, then it's still, like, get it. The placebo effect that gives you cures everything. You can't make this shit up. But anyway, the Tesla Club is growing massively. They, like 6 months ago, they had 3 people that worked at the Tesla Club, and man, they got backlogged. But now they're almost caught up, and now they have close to 30 people working there. So this thing's going crazy. So this stuff's going all over the world now. There's like UFC fighters starting to use it and stuff now. And just getting it, like, you won't be able to, like, if someone has, it's basically like steroids, but you won't get like kicked out of the sport if you use it, because it won't show up as steroids. But it's very close to steroids. So you're going to see a lot of athletes. You're going to see one athlete, and if the other guy doesn't have it and one guy does, it's going to be considered kind of unfair. They might even start banning it in like competition once people find out about it. But anyway, I was talking to the Tesla guys. They're like, yeah, we're going to hire way more people. We're going to build this out. We're going to get this all over the world. They got all kinds of like incredible ideas, and they're doing all kinds of R&D, and they got scientists and doctors all doing studies on it now, which I'm sure will all come back as it's all a placebo effect.